One of the biggest challenges as a speaker you face is trying to figure out what to talk about. And maybe you've already figured out that. Maybe you've already experienced that. There you are, with a blank sheet of paper in front of you, or just a blank head. You start thinking, what the heck should I talk about? What is it really does the audience want to have from me? What are the subjects that are going to get me booked? What are the things that I can say that are really going to get people paying attention to me? How do I do something that people are going to say, hey, I want to hear something about that? What are the right subjects? Well, of course, there's all sorts of things you could talk about. You want to have a speech topic, it could be on anything. And that's fine. You can talk about anything you want. And if you're passionate about something, boy, find your passion, find your speech, great. But if you want to give a talk that's possibly going to come into some money down the road, that you can take on the road, people are going to be asking you, hey, give that talk again. People are going to be hanging on and writing down your every word. There are some speech topics that are better than others. And it's only because these speech topics have been practiced, and tested, shown to be true. And maybe you don't want to do it. Maybe you're just thinking, hey, Tim, I'll talk about whatever I want to talk about. That's fine. Great, talk about it. But if you don't know what to talk about, and you're trying to figure it out, and you're thinking, gee, well, I don't think I can talk about, but I want to talk about something that's really going to hit people, really going to impact people. There are certain subjects that work, and certain subjects that really don't work. So today you're going to find out more about those subjects that work. Because one of the biggest challenges is going up there and saying things and getting so many people and yeah, interesting, okay, I want to hear more about that. Tell me more about that. And there are just 3 topics. Now there's a lot of things you can talk about. A lot of possibilities out there. And certainly if you don't like these 3, expand beyond these. But if you're really thinking, gee, Tim, I don't know what to talk about, these are 3 to consider. And they're the sort of things that probably you've already realized. In some way or another, you probably realize, oh yeah, Tim, I get it. Yeah, those are the things, yeah, I see that talked about a lot. But maybe you never thought about those particular categories. You kind of see them everywhere. In bestsellers, New York Times bestsellers, in the books that people keep quoting, the books people keep handing around, these topics keep getting into 3 topics, but maybe you just haven't really put it all together. It's easy to take a look out there and see all the stuff and say, gee, there's just too much out there. What is it? But there are these 3 basic topics, which once you understand them, can really help you kind of get an edge. Get a real edge out there in your speaking. Because people will say, okay, yeah, I want to hear more about that. Tell me more about that. So even before you get on stage, just when people know what your topic is, you're already thinking, tell me more. That's what you want your audience to say. You want your audience to think, tell me more. And you can do that with these 3 topics. And they're very simple to understand. They're very basic. And probably you already know a little bit about each one of those 3. Which one you decide to pick, how you develop it, how you build it, that's up to you. But it's in realizing that there are these basic 3. You can really get started in creating a speech topic that could turn into, who knows, a multi-million-dollar speech, because it's been done many times before with these 3 topics. And people have made millions of dollars just by following these 3 topics. Once you understand what they are, the better off you are creating your next speech. First topic is something that is always on people's mind. Because it's a sort of thing that it's there. It's always there. It has to be dealt with in one way or another. And it's a sort of thing that if you can help people out with it, it's really huge. Huge. Many, many best-selling books are written on this subject in particular because it's that important. It's the sort of things that people think about, dream about, imagine about. It's the thing that really, at some level or another, people are always thinking about, okay, how do I handle that? And the first topic you want to talk about, or think about talking about, is wealth. Wealth. Have you heard that saying, show me the money? Show me the money? Yeah, money, wealth. People talk about that and think about that a lot. And if you're talking about wealth, how people can make it, or at least prevent losing it, that's huge. And maybe now you're thinking, Tim, yeah, I've noticed that a lot of books are out there written about wealth, how to make money. Take a look through it. All the books are on how to make your first million. Talking about day trading for fun and profit. That's the key word there, profit. So that's what people want. They want an easy way to make money. Maybe you're thinking, Tim, okay, great, what's an easy way to make money? See, the topic's already working. You're just thinking about it, and already you want someone to tell you about this topic of wealth, making money. Well, there are a lot of different ways to make money. The big question is, what's your method of making money? Now, it's important, as with all these topics, that you've had some success in it. If you want to talk about or write a book or give a speech about how to gamble, and you've been gambling and gambling and losing your money, your shirt, your house, your home, your family, nobody wants to hear from you. Nobody wants to hear how to lose and gamble. One wants to hear how to go into debt. You won't find any best-selling books about how to get debt and increase it. It's not going to work. It's all about making money, getting wealthy, getting wealth. And if you do know how to do that, there are a lot of people who are interested in it. Maybe think back on your life and just think of the times when you did accumulate money, when you did accumulate wealth. What did you do? What were the steps you took to accumulate wealth in your life? How can you share those steps with others? Who would be interested in them? Well, a lot of people. Maybe it's the stock market. You're particularly good at picking stocks. How do you do that? How do you pick good stocks? That's a huge multi-million-dollar book speech idea right there. How to pick good stocks. Boy, there'd be a lot of people want to attend that speech session. And I'm talking about speeches, I'm also talking about books. They kind of go together. If you have a good speech, and it has a process for doing something, it probably is also going to make a good book. And all these three topics, if you've got that speech there and it's coming along great, make a book out of it. The book, you can sell at the back of the room when you're giving your speech. But wealth, you've got ideas about how to make people wealthy, how to really increase money in people's wallets. That's huge. It's a great topic. It's a powerful topic. It's one people will be interested in, dialing into, excited about, talking about, sharing, buying books on. Well, so, one great topic to talk about when you're up there is wealth. One topic to talk about is wealth. Wealth is a great topic. How much money do you have? And that's pretty important. Very important. If you can increase people's money, the amount of money they have, they're very happy to do that. But it's a second topic that's pretty important. In fact, if you have wealth and don't have this second topic, well, that's a problem. If you have a lot of wealth and don't have the second topic, speech topic, that creates an issue. And that's why this speech topic is also so very powerful. Books on this topic, again, a lot of bestsellers written on this topic. It's so important to people. And it's something people think about not so much when they're younger, but definitely when they get older. That is health. Health. You may have the wealth, but do you have the health? Are you really healthy? Are you really well? That's a big deal. Because if you got all this money, but you're sick of the dog, and you just, everything's horrible, and you have this horrible, horrible, unhealthy life, and you're sick and you're hurt and it doesn't feel good, well, it doesn't matter. In fact, a lot of that wealth will be used to try to buy you health. Healthiness. Are you particularly healthy? If you are, what have you been doing to make yourself that healthy? What steps have you taken in your life to make things healthy? What do you eat? What do you buy? What do you read? What do you study? What do you know about what's going to make you healthy? That's huge. Just huge. People really want to know about that and understand it. That's why if you take a look out there, and maybe you have already, you take a look at the books. There are a lot of books about health. How to be healthier, how to eat healthier, how to diet, the right diet, the fast diet, the slow diet, the quick diet, the round diet, the big diet. Healthy. Healthy eating, healthy thinking, healthy being, healthy sleeping, healthy breathing. Healthy. So important. So you can talk about health. That's great. So even if you don't have any tricks about how to get wealthier, maybe you got some ideas about how to get healthier. Just things that work for you. And again, like with wealth, it's important when you're talking about a sick person who just stays sick. Well, I tried all these things, they're not making me any better, but maybe they'll work for somebody else. No. You want proven health. Ideally, you weren't that healthy, and now you're super healthy because of these things you've been doing. Right now you're thinking, Tim, I've seen a lot of books that follow just that method. Just that method of talking about health. A person who's learned health from themselves. A person who's powerful. If you've got something about your health that's particularly good or particularly works, use that. That is gold. That is money in the bank. That is a great speech you can give about how to get people healthy. How to make them healthy. So wealth, certainly money, great. But then also health. Health is so very important, particularly as people get older. As mentioned, when you're young, not such a big deal. You're probably pretty healthy. Or you don't get to be that much older. But by the time you are older, 50s, 60s, 70s, all of a sudden, health becomes a huge issue in your daily life. You have pains you didn't have before. You have health issues you didn't have before. So sure, people like to do things that help themselves when they're young and try to get healthier, but boy, the real health books are sold to older people trying to make their last part of their life enjoyable. Trying to get rid of those aches and pains they have. And because of the baby boomers, a lot of people are out there. Baby boomers are now retiring. They're very concerned about health, and that's a huge market. So if you'll give a speech on health, you'll find a lot of listeners. All right. Wealth, money, one great topic. Health, another great topic. And then this third topic. And this is something that really affects the quality of wealth and health. It's something that is not that important for everyone, but those people it is important for, it's a big deal. A huge deal. The first two, wealth and health, pretty much you have to have. It's the third one, debatable whether you have to have it, but there's a lot of studies that say it really improves the quality of your life. That third, last one is relationships. Relationships. Yeah, you got the wealth. That's great. It's wonderful. You got the money. And maybe you got the health. Good. Okay, that helps you live longer and well. But if you want to really enjoy all that living and that health and wealth, it helps to have somebody to share it with. Someone to talk to, someone to be around. Other people. It's just the nature of the world. Just in going out and being part of the world, you encounter other people. That's really relationships. You meeting somebody else. That's all a relationship is. It can be intimate, it can be distant, but it's still a relationship between you and the other person. So relationships is huge also. Everybody in some way or another has to deal with relationships. Just a fact. Maybe now you're thinking, Tim, yeah, a lot of books on relationships. Now you may be thinking dating relationships, and that's fine. Hey, if you're great at dating, you know how to meet people and date with them, and great, go out with them, fine, fantastic. But there are other types of relationships, like business relationships. Think of all the business books you have about teaming, getting your team to work together, online teaming, Team Zone, Team Power, Team Today. All those books about teaming, which is a type of relationship. There's the intimate relationship of dating, there's a business relationship of teaming, and everything between. Sometimes it's just about going out and just being comfortable around people. Dealing with that worry about you're around somebody, how do you act, how do you behave, proper manners, proper etiquette. Those are all also relationship type books. So keep in mind the relationships. And think back on your relationships. Maybe you're great at dating. Maybe you're just wow with women or with guys. Everything just kind of works out for you. What are the steps you're taking to make that happen? How do you bring those relationships to life in your dating world? Or maybe you're in business. You're an executive. And you got a crack team. They're right there. They get it. They're on top of things. They'll do anything for you. They'll cut your arm up to here. Anything you want. They trust you. They adore you. They work for you. How did you get that team? What are the steps you use to create that business relationship? Think about it. Maybe you're just somebody who was nervous before and getting around people, and now you're more comfortable being around people and just socializing in a social kind of way. That can be big too. Just the idea of helping people go into party mixers. So a lot of those party mixers turn out to be opportunities to find another job. Sometimes they have these relationship parties where you're supposed to go out there and hand off your business card and give your speech about what you do. It's all relationships. So many talks you can give in relationships. Take a look at all the books in relationships. Think about all the talks you could do on one subject, relationships. Challenge to know what to talk about. And you can talk about anything. But there are 3 subjects, and if you think about these subjects and know something with these subjects, talk about these subjects, 1 or 2 or all 3, it'll help you a lot. It's best to specialize. Just pick one of those subjects, specialize in that, and you'll be much better off. First one's wealth. Well, talk about money, making money. Show me the money. That moolah. People love to hear about how to get money. So if you've got that magic green fingers, a green thumb, green fingers, and you can just make that money happen, great. Help people. Say, hey, here are the steps to make money. Here's how you make money. Different ways to make money. Those speeches are just massively popular. People want to make money. It's really important to them to make money. In fact, in a capitalistic society, making money is a pretty darn important thing. You really need to have money. So you can help people get richer or just get money, that's great. Second subject to think about is health. Health. Especially as people get older, they get more focused on their health. When they're young, not such a big deal. By the time they get older, big deal. And right now, a lot of baby boomers, tons of them retiring, there is a huge interest now in health and being healthier. Sure, the kids are doing it, the younger people, but it's the older people who are really, really serious about it. Because it affects their life. All of a sudden, things that weren't such a big deal are a big deal. They want to find a way to alleviate that pain, a way to live healthier and be healthier that's going to help them live longer. Of course, the older you get, the more you start worrying about death. So health becomes a very, very important subject. It's a big deal how healthy you are. You want to make sure that people are healthy. They want to be healthy. The goal there is to be healthy. So you help them out. Help them out and see how they can be healthy and just live in a healthier way. And then finally, relationships. Relationships. Any type of relationships are just really, really important to people. And there are different types of relationships. There's the dating relationship, intimate relationships. If you're good at dating, or you're just good at picking up people, what are you doing? What are the steps you're using that work so particularly well for you in relationships? Well, relationships isn't just intimate dating. It's also business relationships. Relationships in a company. Teams. Getting teams together. Teamwork. Are you in a situation where you're in a company and teams just love what you're doing? Talk about that. What is it you're doing step by step that really works well? How can other people use that to benefit their business teams? And just getting out and getting other places and being comfortable around other people. That can be a huge issue. Helping people become more comfortable around other people, that certainly is a topic that many people would like to hear about and know more about. And once you start talking about any one of these 3 subjects of wealth, health, or relationships, you'll discover before you even start talking, your audience is interested and engaged in that subject. They already want to know more. They may have read everything there is on health and wealth and relationships. They want to hear what you have to say. They want to get your experience. Just by picking one of those 3 topics, your audience is keyed up, excited, ready to hear you, what you have to say. So there are a lot of potential topics you can talk about out there. If you want to get your audience revved up before you even hit the stage, all you need to do is talk about health, wealth, or relationships.